Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Atiku hits hard at Buhari in the new year. Your laziness brought Nigeria multiple untold hardship. Hello, my wonderful people. Is Atiku Abubakar, former vice president, to Olusegun Obasanjo? The duel led for 2 tenure. While in office, it was not an easy game. It was a showdown between the president and his vice. It's not like Professor Yemi Osibanjo that is the humble pie. No, this one, it was at loggerheads. Anyway, my people, is facing Muhammadu Buhari said it was your laziness. You are such a lazy poor. That's why Nigerians suffered untold hardship during the course of the year. And let's continue and get all the details. Happy New Year, by the way. I wish that this new year will be a better and a glorious one for every one of us. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has attacked President Muhammadu Buhari in his New Year speech, saying the laziness from this government made the nation to suffer untold hardship during the previous year. Atiku, in his New Year's message, said the outgone year was quite dramatic. It was only by the grace of the Almighty God that Nigerians survived to witness the succeeding year. It is stirring that we are all entering a new year with refreshing news of a handful of certified vaccines against the dreadful COVID-19. The better still is the news of commencement of the vaccination in parts of the world. I'm expectant that this would soon be available for Nigerians all to be vaccinated. It is also hoped that very soon life will return to normalcy. As a country, we have taken our share of the blow of the virus to the whole globe. The worst still, we suffered a multiple face down on account of laziness and uninspired leadership by this government. At the center, most important, where there should be leadership, there was nothing at all. Atiku added, but just as I often do, I pray that God should heal the heart of families who have lost loved ones to the disease, as well as those who died on account of insecurity and rising poverty occasions by the poor management of our nation's economy. He said the demand that the pandemic has done to lives remain that it would take some time for the nation to overcome. Atiku stated that, however bad as the virus was, the fundamental lesson and the scope refining was our bond as one people, to harmonize and unite as one, in which an attack on one is an attack on all. Moving forward, we will request the same kind of cooperation that it takes to develop an antidote for the COVID-19 could come to the solution of many and lives to make us move forward. Perhaps it is a lesson to be taken from the pandemic that we should not just think about ourselves alone, but others as well. According to him, just like it was the deadly virus, we are exposed to a common threat of terrorism, kidnapping, criminality, threats of economic meltdown, unemployment, poverty, and even our solution to this problem of climate change must be within the focus of conserving the planet as our home. We cannot hopefully defeat any of these threats if we refuse to cooperate and work together irrespective of our differences. He said Nigerians are aware of the challenges that bevel in the country, saying they needed not to embrace what is not right, but that what the people must do, not let anything allow them to be weakened and weaken the wall of unity and strength. Our diversity offers a rare opportunity to prosper, to find solution to our problem. If we fail to take that advantage, we would be weakened while the problems keep growing bigger and getting bolder. As we embrace this new year with brighter hopes of restoration, let us do so with even a stronger commitment to unity, cooperation, and multiple love on us. Let us work as one people under one God with one country to call home. I wish every Nigerian a prosperous new year, and I do pray that the entire families should find a renewment of this new year and the glory that it brings. So my people, that is it. Atiku Abubakar, former vice president of the Federation, Nigeria, has gone on and has hit hard seriously on Muhammadu Buhari, saying this is uncalled for. This is seriously uncalled for. You have not led this country well at all. In fact, you have brought untold hardship, suffering on the people, and you have not made Nigerians to do well. You have made Nigerians to suffer, and this is not right in any way, form, or kind. And it's true. Looking at the matter, to be quite honest, I have nothing against Muhammadu Buhari. If we have a government who is focused, who is determined, who has a vision, who is visionary driven, you will see this country will change. If we have a government in place that thinks about the welfare of Nigerians, if we have a government in place who is concerned about what happens in the country, not about embezzling wealth for themselves and how they can circumvent projects that will last them, even their grandchildren, a lifetime, then we are talking about national building, nation building. But where we have a government who, as soon as they come in, they say, oh yeah, oh, it's time, it's our turn. Oh. You can see. Have you heard recently of the group of Fulani herdsmen that were caught trying to kidnap and they were being dealt with? Do you know what they said? To be very candid, some of them are not literate. They've not gone to any form of education, whether formal or informal. So they speak without decorum, without giving a thought to what they are saying. Do you know what they said? If you like, kill us, we will never stop doing what we are doing. You can see the kind of mindset, the kind of heart that they have. You can see the kind of people and what drives them. Because somebody somewhere have told them, you are the owner of the country. Don't allow this yourself. Don't allow people to blah, blah, blah. And that's why things are the way they are. Some people see themselves as the elite. In a country like Great Britain that, that colonized us, Nigeria, there is what the government put in place so that you don't have that visible class difference. If you are homeless, the government provide for her citizen homes. And they give them some form of stipends. From there, they will not just give you the home that you don't pay salary, so you become irresponsible. No, you are still expected, although your salary from that amount is small. Your whatever you are paying, they have different things that they pay for in Great Britain. Whatever you are paying for is minimal. It's not the same amount with people. It's not the same amount with those who work. However, there is that responsibility and sense of, belonging where you are able to pay your rent. You are able to manage the amount of money you have. So you feel like a human being, bottom line. You feel like a human being. You see, you go about, you do your shopping, you pay for it, you're able to manage your finances. Even though the government is giving you this money, they expect you to now pay your rent from it and manage, till the next pay comes in. That's the way to make a people responsible. There are different schemes. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.